I also don't know if you saw the Jaguar Land Rover cyber attack.
What? No.
That was earlier in the month.
Yeah, but they don't have any money.
Just a cool 1.5 billion euro loan from the government to get them back on their feet.
What?
Just a small loan of a...
See, this is the stuff that ticks me off, though. I understand why they had to do it. Because if that business closes down, not only does those people pretty well lose their jobs, but all of those suppliers would get screwed, and those people lose their jobs. But it really freaking ticks me off because they just so happen to, hey, here's a $1.5 billion loan to help you thwart the cybersecurity attack. And I get that this is the UK, but we've done the same thing for our big three.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, but the only reason that Ford still exists and why they were doing better than some of the others is because they lost their tails way before 2008. So, like, if you remember that whole time frame, Ford was actually restructuring and getting loans and everything before everything went terribly, terribly wrong. Then the economy tanked and none of the banks wanted to give them money. So what did we have to do? We had to bail them all out. And Ford is sitting there going, we didn't have to take no government bailouts, except for they did. They just didn't take as much as the others. And it's because they were in such a worse spot earlier. Yeah. They could still get a loan back when banks were like, yeah, you're Ford. You're never going to go under. Mm-hmm. The economy's awesome. Fast forward a year.
Yeah, 2008. We didn't really cover the point of that story, by the way.
That they were hacked with ransomware?
Yeah, I don't know if we go back or whatever. But
there we go. We just did. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the old gang back together. And by the old gang, I mean there's two of us, which, does that constitute as a gang?
A cyber gang?
Oh, no.
Sorry,
this man speak. No, hey.
Oh.
I think this is the New Heights podcast, isn't it? We're former football players. And you're getting married to Taylor Swift, right?
Oh.
Look, no, this isn't the New Heights podcast starring the Kelsey brothers, who are NFL players. Griffin, you don't listen.
I don't. Yeah, I know.
Jason Kelsey is probably my spirit animal secretly. He's a retired football player for the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's not how I would have spelled Kelsey.
Yeah, well, you don't foosball.
Is that Gaelic?
You don't. They're from Ohio.
Well, that isn't really good.
But famously, Jason's brother, Travis, is shacking up with T-Swift.
Oh, okay.
T-Swizzle.
I probably knew that, yeah.
Swift Dog.
She's like a musician, right? No, I'm kidding.
No,
I've actually sat on Taylor Swift's bench in Nashville.
Is not where I thought you were going, and I'm really thankful. But look, here's the deal. So they have a really famous podcast. People all over listen to it. But no, this isn't the New Heights podcast. This is the Lighthouse IT Solutions podcast. A podcast consisting of two guys who are not brothers.
And where you do the intro after the intro expires.
Oh, you're right. We're 15 minutes into this thing. I don't remember how it all goes. You know, Griffin, you take one vacation, and I just, the place comes unhinged.
It's crazy.
Did you have a good trip?
Yeah, I'm forgetting that this is the first podcast I've done back. It is pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what sucks? Traveling. You know what's great? Being somewhere else.
The end of traveling. Traveling to other places. The destination, cool.
Yeah.
The act of getting there.
Whew. Difficult, stressful, exhausting.
That's, I think, my problem with traveling. I love visiting new and different places. I just don't like getting there.
Yeah.
It's miserable. You want to take a car? Miserable. Take an airplane? Miserable. Rabbit alpaca? Surprisingly comfortable, but they're miserable. So it kind of all evens out. Well, we kind of have a lot to catch up on. And first and foremost, anybody who's listening to this and then joined us for our AI event last week, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was really good. I really appreciate it. It was a great turnout. Hopefully some really great conversations can happen internally for those businesses that were represented, and we can go forward and use AI to, get a leg up on their competition. So
yeah, not be scared of it.
Not be scared of
Understand
it.
Learn
we
it.
did a live demo and practice exercises. If for some reason you didn't get any of the marketing, And I thought it went really, really well. And then we get to change direction and we get to talk about Cybersecurity Month. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Happy National Cybersecurity Awareness.
Starting off with Jaguar. That was actually last month.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have really talked about it because you weren't here. And I really didn't do too much news. I mostly just bothered Mark. And it was great.
Too easy, yeah.
It was glorious. I don't know that he'll ever come back. He's a glutton for punishment. He'll be back.
Yeah, I got to take more vacation, so that'll help.
The hell you do? You should make sure that gets bleeped so that it sounds like I said the F word. Yeah. It would be great.
Well, we have AI news.
We do have AI news. What are we going to talk about? You want to talk about SpamGPT?
Yeah, I didn't actually catch this. I've seen your notes already, and I'm like, oh.
Hey, if I told you, what do you need to do your job as a marketer? You probably need
eyes,
a CRM system.
Oh, right. Sorry.
We probably, you know what? I left that two open. That one's
What,
on
software,
me.
maybe?
That one's on me.
iDrivers. Oof.
Functional retinas.
Yeah. Cones, rods.
Rods. Blood flow. Neural system. Yeah, all of that.
Yeah, but CRM. I mean,
transactional type email system.
Yeah, needs or wants, because I mean, some automation and whatnot certainly helps with things. But yeah,
I mean, you got to know if your campaigns are working properly and stuff like that.
Yep.
And so, I want to talk to you about SpamGPT, which is a push button platform for phishing.
This sounds like ransomware as a service.
Well, it's it's a marketing grade toolkit for automating phishing systems at scale for cyber criminals. It has a CRM marketing system, including bulk SMTP imports, like server rotation, inbox monitoring, does deliverability testing. It can even do things like AI generated copy. It can do subjects, and do templates so that they are all designed so that they're tuned for evasion. There's a full tutorial system for it. And it's just an incredible platform. What is also incredible is that it is a fixed price. This is actually probably better than the tools you're using that we pay monthly for.
Don't say that.
I mean, I say but like we as an organization,
the royal we.
We're constantly trying to find software that is able to do this. And this literally does all of that, and it's for a flat fee. You buy the software, you install it on some servers, and there you go. Your Bob's your uncle. I love it. It's hilarious to me. And the fact that it comes with tutorials, so you don't even have to be smart.
I mean, it feels like it might be targeted towards like the spray and pray kind of technique.
Yeah.
So,
but here we are. We're talking about, so this is critical because we have a system that is designed for producing higher volumes with the SMT rotations. The AI generated content makes the quality of the phishing much more convincing. Yeah. You can adapt it on the fly.
And with Apple already summarizing your subject lines into their own subject lines.
Oh, it's crazy.
With AI, yeah.
And so now you can start building out spam, and the next step for you is to just get into ransomware.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
So, I guess, are we getting ready to enter spam as a service?
Yeah, I mean, already we have like Outlook and Google, I feel like, being so aggressive and trying to catch spam. I wonder if this is really going to fool a lot of people, or if this is simply just going to get, if it's just going to hammer the systems of, Outlook and whatnot.
But it's going to make legitimate emails harder to get through, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because the more we come after these things,
because these are they have a lot of verification and authentication. So like, how do you tell now what's real?
And it's setting all of it up for you. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
That's what I mean. Like, it does everything that you needed to do, including creating DMARC and SPF and everything. Full on spoofing.
I don't like this.
I like it from the standpoint of it may end up being one of the best email marketing platforms you could buy.
Built for spam, but
newsletter tough.
I wonder who made this though. I mean, cyber criminals in a way, but
yeah. I don't quite know where it comes from. It does make me wonder, like, can we use AI to fight AI?
Yeah.
Or eventually will they all be on the same side?
Don't know.
I will laugh. Somebody did make, and they published it on GitHub. Somebody made a system that will reply to spam, like basically a bot. And the guy pretty well just was like, yeah, I thought I would just waste these guys' time. So he basically made an AI chatbot that would monitor email and engage with spammers. Except part of how we discovered SpamGPT and stuff is he found out that on the other end, somebody was just using AI to generate their responses back to him.
Oh, gosh. So they're just
so
talking.
it's just two AIs battling out. And do you know who won? He's like, nobody wins except for OpenAI.
Yeah, they're all just getting the money from the token usage.
So he's like, all we get is OpenAI making money off of the LLM companies make money because on the one hand, I'm using it to engage with them, to mess with them, and they're using it to mess with me, and we're both spending money.
Power companies are winning.
Gosh, man, that hit.
Yeah.
I bet my electric bill's gone up 30%.
Oh yeah, mine's makes no sense.
It is out of this world.
Yeah. But what about buying inside of ChatGPT?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're going to be resulting to spam, why would you ever leave ChatGPT?
Especially if you could just buy stuff straight out of it.
Yeah, so ChatGPT's got some integrations currently with the Etsy's, and then looking at Shopify, but moving on from making you suggestions on what you should buy to helping you purchase those items.
Yeah, I mean, I've recently seen a few times where you do a search and then it actually displays products. So I wonder if that's what this is specifically, because I never actually intended to buy anything, so I never went through with it. But is that what I was seeing? Maybe.
It might be. So the so-called instant checkout is rolling out to start in the U.S. Etsy is, as I mentioned, the one that we're starting with. Shopify is a very strong target for basically anybody running on Shopify.
Etsy's wild because so many things are like custom order and you like add something.
Yeah, I don't know how you'd end up on getting recommendations, but maybe it's because it's so custom. It's like, hey, I found this really cool thing.
Yeah. God, being an Etsy merchant and like getting a custom order that's all AI generated.
Like, crazy, wouldn't it?
Like, oh, gosh.
Yeah, so right now you can only buy one item. You can't have like, oh yeah, add this to my cart.
You can think about that too. The cart. The idea of the cart.
Concept of the cart. Yeah, it doesn't quite understand how to do that.
Man, is that going to be like the floppy disk? The cart just symbolizes the fact that you buy.
They said that carts
are coming. Oh, okay.
Basically, you'd be able to bulk buy. It's using the Open Agentic Commerce Protocol, which is an MCP server co-developed with Stripe. So that's supposed to help merchants easily integrate.
Yeah, makes sense.
You as a merchant remain the merchant of record. Minimal data sharing. All the tokens between it are, because obviously you're going to be transmitting credit card information, very likely.
Encrypted.
Those tokens are going to be encrypted. Very interesting idea. Because what this could do is you could now use AI to find a product that fits your need. And once you find it, be like, yay, I want to buy that. And then have it go, okay.
That's crazy. I mean, I've always been blown away by the, one-click purchase thing in like Amazon and such. So this does kind of feel that level of innovation. It's scary. Makes things too easy.
It does make things interesting, but it also has the Amazon effect of how do you make sure that the product it recommends?
Yeah.
Because, like, really, Amazon search algorithm is based on how much money Amazon makes. Doesn't really... It could recommend something that might show up as 5-star, but why does that 5-star show up first? Amazon makes the most money.
I didn't order that, honey. That was a hallucination by AI.
The silence you hear is me having nothing good to say.
Yeah.
But it could also cause some problems with smaller brands.
Yeah, I mean, Etsy, this could really help small people. This could suggest otherwise unsearchable, shops and whatnot that haven't done well with SEO and whatnot. I don't know.
Gives you a brand new place to start.
I hate that that's the answer with so much of this AI stuff. It's like, well, it could be cool. It might be the worst thing in the world, but it also could be sweet.
I think until then we just go, whee!
Yeah, and unfortunately that's what the developers are doing. Those are all the developers' responses as well. Like, well, what I'm making could be cool. Could also
My
be
intentions
terrible.
are appropriate. And then somebody above them goes, yeah, but we need to monetize.
Yeah.
Well, what about fraud prevention? How do you prevent fraud? How do you make sure that somebody's not ordering credit cards and
Yeah,
stealing?
I have no idea. Valid issues with this.
I don't know. It's cool. We'll see. We now have like SEO for AI now we have to worry about for product placement. I think this will be good. For legitimate consumers, I think this could be very good and very easy to get product recommendations just at your fingertips. Could be great. What about ChatGPT Pulse? Oh my gosh, it's another AI thing.
Oh my gosh. I thought this was a fascinating launch of a new feature. Yeah, this is a thing that like prompts you, right?
You give it prompts that are not actionable immediately.
Yeah. And then it like syncs with your calendar and stuff and like starts doing things in the background.
Yeah.
Kinda
So
like,
I think this is terrible. Yeah.
because
So,
you don't want to just add more tasks onto you for no reason kind of thing, or?
well, let's think about it. So the idea is that you put in a prompt, and instead of it replying back to you, it does nothing until there is a moment that is triggerable.
Well, like, hey, next time I get an email from this newsletter, put a 15-minute block on my calendar to read it. Something like that.
Right. Or you could say, hey, I need to lease a car in 6 months. Help me understand my options. But also, it now knows what your buying time is. This is data that is now sellable.
Oh, yeah.
This is all now market research.
That's probably why they're making and releasing these features. So
That's I think my problem.
yeah,
The instant shopping or instant checkout. I already forgot the name of it. Pulse. All of these seem to revolve around the idea that like we're going to create profiles around.
yeah.
Now, where are these profiles being stored? So now all of a sudden, I think what it's doing is it's generating a persona about you. So now when you crack open your ChatGPT window, it is creating a persona that is tailored to you.
I think that's their ultimate goal. So that makes all
that has
sense with
converted
this.
these from a tool to a marketing system.
Yeah.
And that I do have a problem with. That kind of makes the data untrustworthy because now everything is skewed. And it's skewed towards selling me something.
Yeah, biases in these LLMs though have been around already. Like,
But this one inherently puts it's designed to put one in there.
oh yeah,
Because it's designed to make me want to buy something.
that's the capitalists, baby. Like, it's the world we live in. So let's talk about some social media stuff now that we're getting all tired on AI. Because
What? I'm not tired of AI. I'm a little tired of AI. No, I love AI. I'm tired of like it is all we ever talk about.
yeah, and some of the directions AI has been interesting. Some of the directions of some stuff like TikTok, I'm just so confused by. This thing has gotten, are they going to make a new version of TikTok for the US market? Are they going to ban it? Are they going to, blah, 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 whatever. This thing has been so all over the place for literally 3-4 years now. It's been hard to watch. But potentially we are getting some movement. But there's been no communication with the Chinese boards of TikTok and whatnot, ByteDance or anything yet to make this
we've
proper.
come up with a solution and approved it.
So
Even though the people who are in direct ownership of the business have not actually said,
I've had pretty much nothing to do with it thus far. So in a way, this is US giving TikTok kind of a lifeline of like, here, this is maybe a way to do this, and it's approved, venture forth kind of thing.
Yep, it creates the connection of ownership. Hey, these companies will own the US version. ByteDance will not be able to own more than 20%.
Which, honestly, that number is going to make them say no, but
I don't disagree. And then they effectively get to continue in the US.
Yeah. And
so it's kind of like, hey, we did all of the hard work for you. We did the valuation. We did this. We did that. You're worth $14 billion. These companies are going to effectively purchase your U.S. operations.
Yeah.
And if you do this, we won't shut you down.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to work, but but that is what has been proposed, and that is what ByteDance is dealing with and considering potentially. So we'll see what happens.
And does this really do anything? Here's my issue.
I'm not sure this changes anything in terms of the data issues that existed prior to
Oracle
this.
technically, I think, already is one of the data centers that houses the data. And didn't we find out that they really weren't doing a good job of analyzing the data of where it was going
Or
and
a
traveling
job.
anyway?
Yeah. Were they doing anything? Yeah, I don't know. So this is all just like, why are we even talking about it anymore kind of thing. So It's upsetting to get this far along in this
and still
story.
not know.
It's still know nothing. Yeah.
And then the hilarious thing is we've gone through, here's this giant elaborate plan. Do we even think China's going to approve it?
No, I 100% think China's like, well, if we own 100% of it and we can still work in your market, then yeah.
They might be willing to give up some ownership.
Yeah.
I
Because they
don't know
probably
that
have some operating costs that they could
80%.
save if it was all over here. But I don't know, man. Yeah, 80% sounds closer to what they would be maybe okay with. Another tech giant experiencing issues. Google, which we've begun, this is a long-term topic that we've been going over. In 2020, I think, a case was filed against Google for holding an illegal search monopoly. And only in 2024 did the court find that to be, potentially true. And now here, September 2nd, 2025, a federal judge issues remedies in the Department of Justice search antitrust case against Google, not forcing them to sell Chrome as suspected earlier, or like a spinoff of Android or anything.
We were really sure that
I thought for sure.
I felt the same way.
Or something equally large in terms of their, their holdings, if you will. So, but there are some stipulations with this. Google doesn't have to sell Chrome, and they can keep paying Apple, Mozilla, and that kind of thing to preload search on their apps and devices and things like that. But they can't have an exclusive search contract with these people. So basically preventing people from installing it. And I think that's good and that's fine, whatever. It's kind of crazy that people had that earlier. And then Google must share search index and user interaction data with qualified competitors. But that's pretty much the issue that Google has. I think Google's cool with the whole, hey, we don't have an exclusivity deal kind of thing. But the search data, man, there's no way Google's going to be cool with that. So Google's planning to appeal, obviously. And this was all supposed to be, under a tech committee for 6 years and that jazz. But Google's like, hey, man, with AI and all this happening, there's no way that we're going to release all this information.
They claim that if we do this, then AI will train off of it, and there will be user privacy issues.
So we'll see how that goes. But again, they're appealing, so there's still some movement here. But largely, the big news in my mind is that they're not selling Chrome, man.
I am floored by this. I thought for sure we were looking at a divestiture.
Which would be kind of interesting. I mean, Chromium, man, it's everything. Edge is Chromium. I think it's still like 70% of browsers are Chrome. It's massive. Do you know Merriam-Webster is going to release a LLM, like the dictionary people?
Great. They can tell me how to speak properly.
Yeah, we can watch it together. It's actually kind of cool video. It's all about how they have, it's like 217,000, I think, parameters. But it's wild because it's not going to have any data centers associated with it.
What? And it also says it never hallucinates?
Never hallucinates, yeah.
How can it uses no electricity?
Mm-hmm. And you can use it like basically forever.
I'm calling BS on the up.
It's the dictionary.
Which
What a good ad, dude.
Very literal. It is a model or database. It is large at 217,000 parameters. Explicitly language. I'm explaining that for anybody else who is not getting that right off the bat.
Man, what a beautiful marketing campaign.
Miriam, I hate you in a way that I love you.
That's so good.
I am so angry right now. It's hilarious. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm angry in the best kind of way.
What a fun way to, announce your next release of a dictionary. 12th edition, man. Last thing I got is just kind of some fun marketing, mischief marketing, if you will. We've hit a few of these before in the past, but some recent ones have been making waves I want to talk about. Basically, mischief marketing is just people doing like rogue guerrilla marketing type stuff, breaking rules, breaking expectations, going into different platforms that you wouldn't expect them to be in, things like that. So Burger King Brazil, for example, went into Google Maps listings of all their competitors and just started posting images of coupons.
That's awesome. For Burger King.
For Burger King.
Yeah.
So that kind of thing, like these weird little things. Liquid Death, for example.
I saw this one. This one was great.
Yeah, they leaned into a taboo, which they coined kegs for pregs. And they showed pregnant women drinking from water kegs.
So,
it's liquid death.
Not just any woman. I'm going to bring it all the way, start to finish.
Oh, man.
Here's what I want you to do. If you've seen this, you should find out who was the star of the Kegs for Pregs.
I thought it was a campaign. I thought there was a few of them.
Definitely kicked off with somebody in specific.
Yeah.
Liquid Death is always kind of like looked edgy and people think it's booze. But
Yeah, like an alcoholic seltzer or something like that.
but it's just sparkling water.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that I see. I recognize the spelling of that Kelsey.
What's the first name?
It just says the Kelsey.
It's Jason's
family.
wife.
Kylie Kelsey.
Yeah. So Jason's wife.
Oh, that's a weird full circle.
le-
Oh, weird.
That was completely unintentional. But Jason's wife, Kylie Kelsey, was the star of those because she has a spin-off podcast.
And I think she was actually pregnant.
And she was at the time, yeah. So it is one of those things where I think Kylie would come on the New Heights podcast, and she actually started building up a really high female following, especially because of the Swifties following Travis.
Yeah, makes sense.
So they spun her off. Her podcast has gone absolutely nuts. But what's really funny is, again, these are a couple good old boys from Ohio. So they're kind of rough. They're from Cleveland Heights.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so gives you an idea of the type of personalities both of these guys are.
Mm-hmm.
And Kylie could probably outdrink us both
Oh, God.
when she's not pregnant. She's a little rough around the edges as well, and it's kind of funny. She starred in the commercials for the Liquid Death Kegs for Pregs.
Yeah. What a good way to put it.
If you go behind my desk, you look behind my chair, I currently have a couple of 6-packs of Liquid Death.
It's a good marketing initiative for there.
And their marketing is quite hilarious.
Yeah. Last one I had, though, was IKEA Canada texting people between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. You up to promote sleep products. So I thought that was kind of funny, but I would also be pissed. So,
What?
yeah. It's weird.
Yeah. Listen,
Get outta here.
IKEA, on that one.
Dude, I kind of want to steal the Burger King initiatives, though, man. That's pretty funny.
I really like that one.
Yeah, that's great. I still think Google Maps, like the varying stuff, like all the different things, Google reviews, all that kind of stuff, all the things that are included in Google Maps are just like the Wild West. It's so great.
Well, because you're trying to crowdsource it so you can provide as much information as possible.
Yeah.
Well, great. Look, hey, I'm glad to have you back. I'm glad you had a good time. We'll have to talk more when you remember what your vacation was like. And no, you're not getting another one for another several years, so sorry about your luck.
There's too much drinking anyway.
Was for me, too, while you were gone.
Good, yeah. Nice.
With that, we kick off Cybersecurity Awareness Month, which was brought to you predominantly by AI this week.
Yeah.
Now, I'm excited to be able to get back in. Keep an eye on all of our socials. If you've been following along with that, then that means there's something else for you to do better this year. And let's go ahead. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep moving forward. Excited to chat with everybody as we go through. Keep an eye on the socials. Keep an eye on the hub. Typically at the end of this month, we don't have the date officially scheduled in, but we're planning on having our notable webinar, which is our State of Lighthouse event, which we've got some great summaries to what the year is, what the past 12 months have been like, some great news to be able to announce there, as well as just where we're going. And, we use this as an opportunity to talk about how we're fighting back in technology for cybersecurity, things like that. But we also like to talk about the other things that aren't cybersecurity, since we're talking to you so much anyways this month. So you're going to hear a lot from us. That's okay. We love you. And that's why we just want to keep you safe. So on behalf of Griff, I'm Matt. Suppose we'll catch you next time on the next episode of the New Heights podcast. No, wait. The Lighthouse IT Solutions podcast.